Imagine a world without the internet. No social media to connect with friends, no YouTube to watch your favorite content, no email to communicate instantly, and no search engines to find any piece of information within seconds. What would happen to society without this vital part of our daily lives? How would we function? How would we live? In this world, communication would depend on traditional methods, handwritten letters, landline telephones, and faxes. Every form of communication would be slower, and getting news or important information would take much longer. Imagine having to wait days for your letter to be delivered, or the news arriving days late, instead of instantly knowing what's happening around the world. Without the internet, information would still be available, but it would be spread through books, magazines, and television broadcasts. But search engines like Google, YouTube, and Wikipedia would not exist. To find information, we'd still rely on libraries or ask experts who might take longer to provide answers. One of the biggest changes would be the way we communicate. Social media like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter would never have been created. People would have to meet in person or exchange letters, but these interactions would be much fewer and far between. In this world, you wouldn't be able to chat with someone from across the globe in an instant or share your thoughts with thousands of people with a single click. What would happen to the global economy without the internet? Business would be more localized and less interconnected. Companies would not be able to advertise on platforms like Facebook or Google, which means that marketing campaigns would be much more expensive and labor-intensive. Online payments, such as PayPal, or even simple online banking, would not exist. E-commerce websites like Amazon or eBay would not be possible. If you wanted to buy something, you'd have to visit a physical store. Without the internet, technological development would be significantly slower. Online gaming would not exist, so entertainment would look completely different. Virtual reality, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, these technologies would have developed very differently or not at all, because the global network that connects us all would be missing. What would the cultural landscape look like without the internet? We would still enjoy music through cassette tapes, vinyl records, and CDs, but discovering new artists and trends would be far more difficult. Movies and TV shows would still be consumed in theaters or on TV, but the ability to watch content at any time you want, through services like Netflix, would not exist. If you missed an episode of a popular show, you would have to wait for reruns or miss out entirely. The internet has played a crucial role in changing how we participate in politics and social movements. Imagine if the Arab Spring, protests against various governments, or the #MeToo movement couldn't have gained the momentum they did, because they could not spread their message globally in real time. Social media would not have existed to inform the masses and mobilize citizens in a matter of hours or minutes. A world without the internet would be a world that looks vastly different from the one we live in today. We wouldn't have access to millions of websites giving us information at our fingertips, and the way we communicate with people across the globe would be completely different. Our lives would be much more localized, our social circles more limited, and we would rely on more personal, face-to-face interactions to communicate and share ideas. But perhaps, in this world, we would also learn to value personal moments more deeply, the connection with others, the time spent together, and the relationships we form, face to face. We would learn the importance of slowing down and truly being present with the people around us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to What If History for more fascinating alternate history scenarios. Click the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos, and feel free to share this video with your friends.